This is going to be episode 14 of Black People This Is Why, a masterclass on what not to do and what to do when having any type of interaction with law enforcement, whether that be them approaching you in a local store, them coming to your house, them pulling you over. I've been away for a couple of days, had a lot going on. This was my birthday week. And I want to shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my comrade, not my blood brother, but my comrade, my brother in arms, David Valerie, who was released this past weekend from doing 28 years in prison. Much success to him, much love to him, and welcome home, my brother. But I made this series. I created this series probably about a year ago. And again, before I say that, we will be doing videos. We will be doing body cam videos in this episodes of Black People This Is Why, Monday through Friday is back on and popping. Like I say, I was away for the reason I aforementioned. But I created this series because every single day, if it's not on one platform, it's on all 6, 7 of them, however many they got, of a 30-second to 1 minute clip of a black man or black woman getting excessive force used on them. And what have happened lots of time is people don't take the route of saying what's right, what's wrong. And most of these people don't know the law. They'll do the whole thing of they know they're right, they know the law, and they really don't. Half of them don't even know their constitution, which is public record. But for sure, most of them don't know the laws and the right that they have, because how would they know? Only they know this from social media. They know this from other people that they hear say that, but they do not know from experience, meaning they went to the cop, they got a policy, they read it, they went on these department websites, these sheriff websites, and learned. And like I say, majority of them don't even know the Constitution by heart, probably outside of the First and Second Amendment, right? And so when they have interaction with police, they're handled a certain way in certain situations. Some, I would not say fair, but they're justified. Contrary to popular belief, when you have any type of interaction with the police, they are legally allowed to use excessive force in certain situations, such as, but not limited to, the severity of the crime, the immediacy of the threat, actively resisting arrest, or attempting to evade arrest by flight, on foot, or mobile vehicle, right? So when you get pulled over by officers, or say for instance you walking in a store and they say they approach you saying that you were accused for stealing, right? You have to be proactive in these situations and not reactive. Reactive is once something that happened to you, right or wrong, now you're marching. Now it's all kind of stuff on social media and people demonizing cops and all this here. That hasn't got us anywhere. Marching, protesting, none of that has gotten us anywhere. Yes, a few family has got lawsuits, but they got these lawsuits at the price of what? Their children's life, their parents' life, their uncle's life. I mean, we have to be proactive in these situations and deal with these situations accordingly. If somebody approach you in a local store and say you were stealing, if they just so happen, with most time they won't, but if they just so happen to have the wrong identity, you fussing and fighting with them, telling them you don't have to get them your ID because you know you're right, it's not going to make the situation just disappear. The cop is not going to just say, oh, you know what, my bad, you're a little rough today, I'm not going to deal with this. No, what's going to happen is you're going to make him get aggressive. And although cops' job is to de-escalate situations, they're human beings too. They can only take so much too. But when you're being verbally disrespectful and telling them when they authoritative figures of the land that what you're not going to do and you're not going to follow their orders, They get pissed off, and then next thing you know, certain things are being happened. You're being wrestled down or whatever when you could have just gave them your ID. If you are the person they looking for, get it rectified, get you a ticket, go to jail, take care of it that way. But why you get beat up, or if you're a man getting emasculated and embarrassed, because that's what's going to happen. You're not going to win with the police. If they pull you over and say you getting pulled over because we just seen you. I'm just trying to say something outlandish, something that don't make sense. We just seen you pull. We just seen you run over a 300-pound frog. That's why we pulling you over, because you ran over a 300-pound frog, and that 300-pound frog was my personal pet. So I'm pulling you over for it. You arguing with him about that, telling him he don't have the right to pull you over, telling him you're not going to give him your license and registration, driving off, slamming the door in his face. That's not going to make him say, you know what? Yeah, I'm just playing. That could never happen. All you're going to do is make it worse. We have to be in these situations and get out of them peacefully. And if we just so happen to get caught down bad for a crime, let's just go to jail, take care of it that way. And another reason why I named this Black People This Is Why, because when you see these videos that I show you that happen in real time, it kind of gives you a reason. If you somebody who just want to just be ignorant and just not have no type of understanding and F the police, my video's not for you. That's fine. You can keep scrolling. I'm not upset with it. It's not hurting me, because see, one thing that's not ever gonna happen to me is I'm never gonna be beat by police. I'm never gonna get treated unfairly by police, because I know how to conduct myself. I'm doing this for people who look like me. I'm doing this for the youth, right? And if my channel, the videos I post across all social media platforms help one child and say, you know what, I want to trip out, but I remember listening to that dude video, and this is what he told me not to do and what to do. Listen, man, I'm good, right? So I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to do the whole thing of, man, you don't know, we get targeted, and but so that's not what this is about. But like I say, the reason why I named it Black People This Is Why, because some situations that these police deal with certain people, when they see you, even though you may not act that way, again, you may get that energy from that officer. It depends on the officer. And a lot of these officers today, they just know nonsense. They tired of getting over scrutinized for one bad cop, the whole cop, one bad cop in Buck Tux's out of nowhere. Because of his corruption, or because what he did, every cop in the world hated. These cops are getting tired of that, and they gonna meet your energy. If you come in with that wild energy, they gonna meet you to it. And also, what you see in a lot of my videos is a lot of these cops are very patient, very patient. But the reason also why I named it Black People This Is Why, because I wanted to give y'all an understanding on how people who look exactly like you act with the police. So this is why when they deal with you, whether you might be somebody who is civilized, but because you look like these certain people, this is how you act. This is how you get treated. Another thing, Black people commit majority of the crime in America. Black people account for 51% of all crime in America. So if the cops' job is to protect and serve, wouldn't they target the people who commit more crime? This is what it is. It is what it is. I don't make the rules, bro. Don't get mad at me. I'm just I'm just letting y'all know the statistics. And y'all know this is true. This is why this is why most Black people, when they get money, what do? They get away from the hood and go around white people. Right? But I digress. Also, the thing I like to speak on Black People This Is Why is because, when you go in certain type of events, even no matter where it may be, and people looking at you and judging you, and these type of situations arise and the cops come, okay, this is how these people going to act. So you need to not act this way. The thing that I show y'all in these videos, sometimes these videos go smooth and the person conduct themselves correctly. Most times not. But we're going to get into this video today. I don't really know. Like I said, I watch these videos with you guys. I know a video is like 20 something minutes long. So let's get into this. And of course, throughout the video, I'll chime in.
Her and the girl had altercation because it's a baby daddy. She young. Take your ass back in there. Get back in there before you go to fucking jail.
And that's another thing. You know what I know? It's so funny, man. You know, back then, I'm 37. I'm almost 40, right? You know, back then, we had our feelings toward the police or whatever. But when they pulled up, we showed respect. And it wasn't always because we respected the cop, but we didn't want to go to jail. Like this new generation, it's like they don't even care. I never forget they had a situation I was involved. Well, I wasn't involved in, but a lady I was dating, children were involved with it. And we went and got her children from a fair, and they had, so they, you know, a whole bunch of the black kids was fighting. And the cops came. First they passed up, then they came. Two of them came back. And the cops came and they act like the cop wasn't even there. And I was saying to myself, these new generation, and it's crazy that this is the generation who's always on social media crying about how they're afraid of cops and crying about how the cops are killing them. You would think that if you're afraid of these people, you would at least listen to them and try to get them out of the way as soon as possible. And I'm saying that because of this. This individual you seen in the door, she's twerking and dancing all wild, and the cops, like, have some respect for yourself. If not for the cops, have some respect for yourself. Authoritative figure has pulled up on the scene, apparently because they have been called. That's another thing about black people. They love to get on social media, and this is the part where I don't respect. You know, they got a few small percentage of black people, very small percentage, and they really believe in the F police. They really believe in the I don't F with police. That's they prerogative, right? That's how they feel. But what I respect about those group of people is this. They don't call the cops. Under no circumstance they call the cops. What I don't respect is you females who got all over social media about how y'all hate cops and how because I have a black son and let him breathe hashtag and I'm so worried about my son because he black and how the cop gonna handle him. What I don't respect about those females is these are the same females who will call the cops quick with the quickness. When Tyrone don't want to leave because they didn't went through his phone and found out he texting 3 other women, or because he like a post from another woman, they want him out of her house. They want him out of her house, right? When he probably was paying all the bills, but he wasn't on the lease. So now she done got mad, so she want him out of the house. And because he don't want to leave on his own, she'll call a cop, knowing that anytime cops are called, anything could possibly happen. Tempers flared, everybody up in emotion, anything could happen. And it'll be all her fault for calling the police. That's why I tell people, once police get involved, that go to a relationship, it's over with. Now, if you keep on dealing with it, do it at your own risk. And the same thing with these dudes. They always on social media how about they hate police and they ride to music of saying F police. But as soon as they get into it with another black man, and that black man just so happened to put that fire on them, they call in that same police. And listen, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not with the no snitching and none of that there. But if you feel like F the police, don't call them when you need them. F them, remember? But let's continue. And the reason why I wanted to say this is because clearly in this situation, the cops were called. I don't know who called them. Maybe it was an older lady down the street. I don't know. Somebody called them. And immediately what I see in this video, I'm upset because why are you in the door? And the young lady who told her go in the house, at least she got some type of brain to say, look, what are you doing? The cops are here. Calm down. But she probably from my era. But let's continue.
My baby daddy. Oh wow, that's crazy. What's going on?
Oh, I don't even stay here. I stay in the bag. I just walked up this way, bro.
Alright.
I'll try to figure out what's going on myself.
Something going on up there?
His baby mama came on the baby.
Okay. Anybody injured? Anybody injured?
I'm the mom. I stay right here.
Anybody injured?
No.
This is 23 and 93 Southfield Street. Over here?
Yeah, over there with her little
Okay, Brian, crazy. craziest touchdown ever?
Tennessee Titans. Music City Miracle.
Tyson snags it, starts running like he's done.
Hey.
You just talking. You just motherfucking talking.
Y'all take it up there.
Get up there. Get up there. Police is coming. Y'all left this Khalil, you need to tell you need to stop being like this, bro. Hey, you need to
How we gonna
stop.
solve it?
You underage.
Hey.
You need to chill. Go back to the slow class.
Y'all go back inside. Y'all go inside for a minute. Y'all go inside.
Right now, bro. You not finna go to jail. You underage. Get on. Don't get out this door.
Shout out to this young lady in the blue bonnet. Shout out to her, man.
How we gonna solve this?
She doing all that because she right there. Bitch, don't talk to my auntie like that.
How we gonna solve it, or do I need to take people to jail?
You don't need to take nobody to jail.
And look at this shirt that this woman got on the left of the screen. Black Lives Matter. How ironic. But let's continue.
I just saw you go up in her face. Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm positive. I'm telling you. This what happened. I went to go get my little cousin from over there. I heard my godmama yell. Her and the girl had altercation because it's the baby daddy. She
Take your ass back in there.
Get back in there before you go to fucking jail. So I woke up in the bed because, this is my auntie. I went over there. Her and the girl already got the tussling about the baby daddy. They were best friends. So I'm telling her, you come over here, because this is your auntie house. You don't do that. Don't get up. Don't keep going on there if it's going to be a problem. You get what I'm saying? Then that girl right there went up there and get this girl whole family. Just for her. That's nasty, officer. That's why I told her. I grabbed her and I told her, don't be disrespecting that lady that's on the porch. That's what I did. I grabbed her. She went up there and go get all these folks for what? It's going to be a commotion.
All right, listen to me carefully. I don't want to hear any more arguing and yelling. Y'all go back inside, all right? If I hear more arguing and yelling, I'm going to charge people and I'm going to take them to jail.
Yes, she went up there. She didn't do all that.
All right. You're still yelling. You're still yelling. So let's take it back inside and let it be done.
No, it can't happen over there. You what?
Man, come on, man.
Chill up. I thought it was
Hey, y'all. We got to move it. All right, we're just going to keep on. What are we going to do? Just going to keep on? All right. I mean, what were you doing down there? You ain't got a bunch of people to fight? Is that what you did? No? But there's a bunch of people out here that want to fight right now. I understand that, but you had to continue it, did you not? Hey, going to the Blue Honda. All right, I'm going to tell y'all exactly the same thing. If y'all can't handle it yourselves, I'll let Spalding County Jail handle it, okay? That's what I'm going to do.
They almost did over there. They were putting out guns and everything. Like the fight and shoot each other over there, but they're not touching nobody. They know.
So you went to get a crew.
Now, this is the thing. I want to just compound on that. Now, these other young ladies at the other house, the young lady in the bonnet, she talked to the cop. Of course, she was tempers flash, so she was a little loud, but she was respectful. Yes, sir. No, sir. The cop moved around. Now, you go to these individuals, the ones who making all the noise. Now, they rat now. And the reason why I'm saying that they ratting because why are you telling these people about these other people's business, right? You may say, well, you a law-abiding citizen. You shouldn't be using the terminology of ratting. Well, this is what I don't respect about it. They going on by their business. And if they not, at least they have enough respect and enough notion to know, okay, let us at least get the cops away before we can continue on. But now they go to y'all and y'all telling these people about stuff that come get these people put in jail. They got guns. What you bringing up a gun for? You the one who just come from down there. They didn't come from where you at. You come from where they at. So apparently with guns or whatever they got going on, you're not afraid of it. So why are you telling the cop now? Why are you trying to play this game with the cop? But you will be this what I'm telling y'all about. These will be the same two girls on social media talking about F the police are pussies, the police hate black people, hashtag because they got a black son, hashtag they can't breathe. These will be the women on social media doing that. But right now, as we all see, They trying to put some other black people in jail for nothing by telling the cop that they got guns. But let's continue.
To come back and jump on them, right? Okay. So what you gonna do, Mama? What you gonna do?
Charge on that bitch. I promise you, that's mine.
For fighting?
Yes.
For fighting? It takes two to fight.
I don't care.
So I'll press charges on both.
She came up here with my child at. She ran that. She came out here that she was gonna fight. I'm not. She came outside. She started fighting. I'm not.
Takes two to fight.
I don't care, but she came over here with my child. I don't care how many times. Y'all don't understand. Y'all on her side. You need to do your job. Man, this shit right here about to make me mad. You need to do your job.
I'll charge both parties. I'll do my job. No problem.
Don't worry about it.
I'll charge. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I wasn't here, so I'm just gonna charge both parties. Y'all can tell the judge. Y'all can tell the judge.
It's good.
Is that what you want to do?
It's good. I'm getting the right police. We good. We good. Come on, we good. I tell the other police this to show my
That's right. All right, we're just gonna charge both of them. We're just gonna charge both.
No, I'm not getting left out.
Hey.
No.
All this could have been avoided. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is why, I remember I had a situation like this recently. Well, not recently, but last year. And I was messing with this female. We was having a little argument. And somehow, I don't know how it happened, but the phone had, like, how some phones, they'll dial, they go to emergency, like you can dial emergency number without getting through the lock code. The phone somehow dialed the emergency. Me and her was kind of, having a little spat. Police pulled up to where we were. We was at my homeboy's house. And the lady, the officers, 3 officers, they was like, what's going on? And they was had an attitude. And I told her, I say, look, let me handle this. Because she'll pop off. So I was like, look, sir, me and her had a little verbal altercation. It wasn't nothing serious. It's all good. So once I told him that, he should have left. But then he asked her. She said the same thing. Her son was with her. She asked him the same thing. We all said the same thing, and my homeboy. Once all of us said that, he was supposed to leave. But he had an attitude, and he was trying to, like, push the issue. Now, he didn't put nobody in cuffs or pat nobody down. But he was being overly aggressive, you know what I'm saying? And it's situations like this why I understand that black people, this is why. Black people, this is why. So I understood the way he was treating me, because even though it wasn't right. I mean, we all stereotype people. Everybody do it. I'm black. I know black people love to stereotype other black people, white people, everybody. But I'm saying, these cops were the cop. It was 3 of them, but 2 of them weren't saying nothing. But the little white guy had a very he was high yellow. I don't really remember. But he had a bad attitude. And the reason why is because they get called for so many situations like this, domestic situations or any type of situation like this. And then when they come on the scene, when they were called, they didn't just come over here and plant themselves there. Somebody called them. Then when somebody called them, the people overreact, and then they the bad guy. So when I got that attitude from him, I was saying to myself, even though we didn't call him and we all said it must have was an accident or something, to wait for him to get notified, he's still tripping, because there's so many times he get called out to these situations, call out to the baby dad and the baby mama, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, the husband and the wife, and deal with those type of situations. The people be right back together. The cop in some situations get labeled as the bad guy when all he was doing was just responding to a call. Now, these people down the street kept their composure, and the cop left. They went over, now he went over here to them. They overreacting, telling the cop they need to go arrest them people. They got guns in the house. And to the situation, say, you know what? I'm going to arrest both of y'all. Since the other one saying somebody need to be arrested, I'm arresting everybody. Take 2 to fight, I'm arresting everybody. When all they had to do, when that cop came down there to this house where he at right now, all they had to do was say, you know what? It was a miss. Even if it wasn't, just get the cop out of the business. Let him go about his business. right? Look, sir, it was a misunderstanding. We good. Thank you for coming out. You have a good day. Cop would have said, you know what, it's cool. Call me back if y'all need me, and it would have went on. But no, they had to overreact. Now, one of them is getting put. I'm sure he gonna have to go arrest the other one by default. And now he's putting her in the cuffs, and now everybody's overreacting. Everybody's probably going. These are the people who gonna talk about how much they hate cops and all this and all this. But this is what y'all brought on y'allself, and this is why I make these videos to let y'all see in real time why black people and law enforcement just don't mix, right? And that's why I'm trying to change that. Like I said, if it's one person see my videos and change the way they look at cops, change the way they act. If they don't change the way they look at cops, cool. But at least if they change their attitude toward cops when they're having a run-in with cops and get out of that situation, that means I did my job. I'm happy. I'm thankful. Because all of this extra stuff that's coming out of these black people and law enforcement interactions, well, people are getting beat, stayed and shot in some situation, and then now we reacting. We gotta be proactive, man. Those people in that house down the street did the right thing. These people in this house made everything go wrong, and now who knows what's about to happen. This video have 23 more minutes left. Let's continue. And see this officer, he's one of those officers, probably a liberal, I don't know, but excuse me. He's one of those officers that's really calm, maybe new to the force, maybe a veteran. He's just kind of laid back and chill. See, some of these cops, they'd have met her aggression with aggression, and she would have been on the ground in cuffs and Big Mama right there. But let's continue.
When you've got smoke-free satisfaction, you've got the freedom to do things your
We need more units.
Y'all ain't let that bitch out though.
We are.
She motherfucking white.
Rocking both of you.
No, ain't even wrong, bro. Oh, me, bro. Oh, me, nigga my daddy. Nigga my daddy. Nigga my daddy.
Chill out.
Oh, let go.
Alright, I need her also. I'm charging both parties.
We can talk.
Tell her to come out.
We can talk about it, but we're not gonna yell about it.
I understand. I'm charging both to fight.
We can't find out what's happening if everybody's yelling. You see what I'm saying? We need to talk to her and we'll talk to everybody.
She went up there to fight. I just heard her say, I'll beat your ass so she can go to jail for it.
Are you all single with 43? I'm single with 43. I'm talking to everybody. Calm down now. I'm talking to them.
They went in the house and got Moya, the girl with the...
That's why I locked her up.
Yeah, because they literally were in the house and got her.
Yeah, you need to play that.
Alright,
Sir,
put the phone down.
I'm calling my mama. Can she put on some pants? Can she... Bro, call my mama, bro.
Is the other girl going to jail?
Yeah, she's already in the
I'm
car.
talking about the dark skin.
Give me the phone.
Hello?
I don't know about the dark skin one.
That's what she don't find the dark skin. She needs to go to jail too. If she goes to jail, she needs to go to jail too.
I'm going nowhere. My mama and my brother.
If she go to jail,
She fucking my baby daddy. Oh wow, that's crazy. Bro, call Cameron.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Samaria,
Call Cameron, my blood brother. I just got off the phone with him.
07, unlock your door.
Hey, Travis, call Cameron. I just got off the phone with him. It's my blood brother.
Have a seat.
This little thing helped me more than my last therapy session. It's called the Pandy, a lifelike Wash Toy Design.
You heard that? Okay. I don't even know what's going on.
I know we seen you pull up.
Man, he got mad, man. That girl came down here, man, this morning. Fight with the other girl because my son is her baby daddy. She came down here and started to fight this girl.
Real quick, the one that's real heated right now. Who is that?
That's my daughter too.
That's your daughter too?
Yeah, because she's mad about her sister because we was in the house. We were just coming out. And the girl came down here and wanted to fight. And she came down here and grabbed this girl right here and fought with her. And we just told them they didn't have to do that.
Does anybody have any injuries over there? Like, I'm trying to see anybody. I can't really
know. It was that girl right there and her. They was fighting.
Which girl? The one in the red?
The one in the green. The one in the green was too little.
I'm sorry, which one was she fighting with?
This right here. This that
in the tie-dye shirt?
Yes.
Okay. And who is that to her?
Who?
The one that they fight?
The one that they fighting, I think they closed something. I don't know.
Okay. Are you her daddy?
But they came.
No,
Dad's right here. Is your daddy?
The one y'all just locked up. All right, that's her phone. Both of them being charged with a fray for fighting. Misdemeanor.
Why she was fighting? She wasn't.
She didn't fight.
It wasn't her.
She was fighting? No.
Was she come up here acting crazy?
Yeah, because she was sister of the brother.
She came to the
They came to the house.
I get it. That's why she's in handcuffs.
Was out here. I'm the neighbor. I'm the backyard neighbor.
That's why they're both in handcuffs. But she was going off, so that's who I'm
I
charged.
don't understand why she mad because they came over here to the bullshit.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm here. I'm trying to solve it, and I got her going crazy.
I'm trying to solve it. I'm going to help you solve it. I'm the neighbor. I stay back there in the backyard. I was back there cleaning and breaking my yard. All of a sudden, that little light-skinned girl with the pink hair, she came over here fussing and stuff.
The one that I just put in the car.
Another rematch? With the little girl in the
they got the fight.
That was between them and them. That little girl here, she was trying to stop them and stuff. She getting hyper about all this.
She got ADHD and everything.
So you telling me I need to charge girl in pink too?
I'm not telling you that. She didn't do nothing. That's what I'm telling you.
No, I'm telling you, I saw her do something.
What'd she do?
She's running her mouth, acting crazy, throwing out fight words.
Okay,
that's what I'm charging her with.
Why you charge her with that? But she mad because somebody done came in her yard trying to start stuff with other people. You know what? Y'all ain't fucked up. Y'all ain't fucked up. I don't understand that shit right now.
Look, I'm trying to explain to you.
Y'all just shit the way that they handle it. That's why people beat up people when they see them. Because the way y'all doing it, that little girl didn't have nothing to do with nothing. I'm a neighbor.
All I'm telling you is,
you can pull my name up.
You want to listen to me and I'll explain it.
20-some years.
You're not going to listen, I don't get it.
Why should I listen when you just told me you finna let that girl up for nothing?
Okay.
What it is again right now? Because that's my child, man. I ain't finna.
They probably got where you are.
Okay, how long, man?
Maybe a couple hours.
She was just here, man. And wanted to fight with the other girl, man. It was wrong, but you know,
I can't. I don't know what's gonna happen in the duration of this video, but the other brother that was there, the fat man, he lost his cool, and I do understand where he coming from, because like, okay, if she going to jail for fighting the girl down the street, the bright-skinned girl, the girl she was fighting need to go to jail. And I understand he said that, no, I'm not telling you she never go. I'm just telling you that the girl in the car wasn't fighting. And the officer saying, well, I'm locking her up because she was crazy. Now, I will say this here. I understand him detaining her till he get everything figured out. But now that he got everything figured out, he should let her go. But I stopped this video to shout out this brother right here with the dread. With that hairstyle, I'm guessing they from Florida. And them Florida boys, they wild. But I'm going to say this dude right here, man, shout out to him and how he's remaining calm, talking to the police. Shout out to this black man. This man is a star in my masterclass in episode 14 on how you deal with the cops. Because guess what? I don't have children. But if that was me and my child getting put in the car for nothing, I don't know if I would be that calm. I mean, I'm not about to fight the cops or nothing like that there. But I will be trying to get understanding. Like, hold on, officer. I understand where you coming from. And yes, she shouldn't have been hollering and screaming, but she's upset because apparently, allegedly, from what the other guy said, that girl came down there and started with her over some baby daddy foolishness. You know, the stuff that they always fighting over. However, whatever, he's remaining calm even in that situation. His daughter is being put in the police car and possibly charged wrongfully. Because I do understand him detaining her and putting her in the car till everything calmed down. But now that he figured out that she wasn't the one fighting, if you arresting a girl down the street for fighting, then you need to be arresting her for fighting. But however the situation go, all he could probably get her for is, he can't even get her for resisting because she didn't resist. So I guess he can get her for disturbing the peace, which is a misdemeanor, and get a ticket and citation. And like he say, she not even gonna go to jail. She about to get an OR on, which is just sign your name and say you're gonna go to court. But still, I mean, it is what it is. But because that personal experience of going in the jailhouse and getting fingerprinted and being cuffed in the back of a police car, that's just a dehumanizing experience in itself that, nobody shouldn't experience. But due to the fact that she was, like I say, overly emotional, that gave him the right to detain her but not bring her to jail. But let's continue and see where this goes.
Have everybody back and forth, and it's just going to get worse. Somebody's going to pull a gun at some point. They're already talking about it. So this is how we're going to solve it. And
I want y'all to solve it.
Hey, you said that other one is either right now your other daughter?
Yeah, that's my baby daughter.
She says you might need to talk to her. At this point, she's the only one that's actively.
man, I'm not 100% sure this is going to solve everything either.
See, that's what I'm saying. I hate it.
Starting a fashion brand shouldn't feel impossible. Other print-on-demand platforms claim...
Man, I'm not 100% sure this is going to solve everything either.
See, that's what I'm saying. I hate to move up here. I had a house fire about 3 weeks ago, man. And I had to move up here. And I hated to move up here.
Hey, we're 10-4 on Cherry. You can back it down.
I think I might need to call Mr. Darrell. I called him.
Who's Mr. Darrell? He called Mr. Darrell.
Oh, y'all got him? Good deal, man.
Yeah. They came out of the building.
Go ahead.
We charged straight at them.
I have a voice of Beckham calling and writing. She wants a supervisor on thing.
10-4, I'm here. Who's Portia Beckham?
In the red.
In the red? Miss Beckham! Miss Beckham, you wanted to talk to me?
Could I talk to your daughter one second?
Yeah. Hang on, let me see what you want. Miss Beckham, you call 911 and want to talk to a supervisor? That's me. What can I help you with? They're both being charged with disorderly conduct for fighting.
But she
She's using fighting words. She's using fighting words. She's walking down here yelling, talking about what she's going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So that's how I'm solving this. Hopefully it solves it. If not, we'll put more handcuffs on more people. You got a better way to solve it?
No, you good. Good job.
I mean, hey, I'm open to suggestions.
No, you got it. They told me to come now.
I want to give another shout out to this young lady in a red dress right here, Miss Beckham. She's another star in today's masterclass, episode 14 of Black People This Is Why. She's another star for how she conducted herself with the police. Shout out to this young lady.
Hey. All right.
Take care of her. I got
Everybody good?
Yeah, can I speak to my daughter one second?
Yeah.
I can let her understand.
Yeah.
So like I said, we have a lot of them.
Okay. Hang on. Yeah. I'm letting the daddy talk to his daughter. I don't need everybody over here.
Oh, I'm going down.
Okay. All right, we're gonna wait for that. I don't want. Like.
Hey, my sister good. I got it. I talked to him. I talked to him, man. I got her.
Look, hey. Calm down. They just get an OR. They just gonna take it down by 3 hours. I know it. But they see you yelling, so they get you to do all the time. That's what I tell you. Stop, listen. Stop the crap. You will be right back out. Stop the crap.
You ain't gonna be in there long. This is all the color against you, girl. Calm down.
Stop crying.
You gotta calm down, baby girl. You alright? That messed up. They put her in the car. And
Yeah, I need to. I need to.
That's it.
The only reason she's in there like that is because I had the other one.
Cause they was what you call it. I got it.
All right, look,
Siren went there, hold her in the house. She went yelling to every hit the phone.
look. I'm taking you out to make you more comfortable, okay? We're not going to have a back and forth argument out here. That's what we're going to do, okay? All right? Okay. Eddie's got your phone, so that's good. Right? You got her phone?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right, step out. Let me make them customer.
You're gonna be just fine. Don't even worry about it. I told you. But I told you, come with me a while ago. I told you.
All right, this one's tight, so give me just a second, all right?
Don't argue.
Try not.
Now, could it any kind of way you put them in front of her? Because she
I can't. How old is she?
She's 20, but
20? I understand, but all right, that should be good.
safe thing. I've had to fight people like that before, so that's the point.
Hang on, let me listen down a little bit. I got you. Hang on.
I get you.
Better? Alright. Hang on. If I don't lock it, it's going to get tight again. Alright, there you go.
Yeah, you should have let her go, man. You should have let her do it. Down there, dude.
Yeah, ready to copy. Yeah, I'm gonna do the city thing.
The city citation.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I have any, so.
I got it.
Spalding County Jail. She ain't a minor, she's 17. She's charging an adult.
The second one's gonna be on that Chevrolet Cruze that I ran a few years ago.
Man, boy, I'll get him out there. She going to fall 1, right?
The what?
Fall 1.
401 Jessup Boulevard.
Influencers aren't new.
Don't call it a comeback.
1, right?
The what?
Fall 1.
401 Jessup Boulevard. That's it? Yeah. I probably got one, but I don't know.
Her mama said, do she need to come back here?
She should be able to make a phone call when she's ready to be picked up.
Tell her to call. She don't have my number. Can I give you my number? And I come get her.
I can write it down for you.
Yeah.
She crazy.
She crazy.
So my cousin, she was in there crying, right? And she was like, her in the car, she was like, that the baby daddy, him across the street, called her. He was like, he told her to come up there. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why she was mad. She was like, because her best friend that's there in the street, they both of them.
And this look like a little girl right here. This look like a young lady, but she know how to conduct herself, please. Another star in my master class. This young lady right here. But let's continue.
Both up on the age. Her baby daddy grown, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason she's in there right in front of me, she's acting ridiculous and bragging about beating somebody's ass. So she's in there for fighting. That's it. Disorderly conduct fight.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to city court over it. That's it.
Yes, sir.
So, but she's got to be booked. She's got to be fingerprinted, all that good stuff. And that takes a little bit of time. She'll call you when she's done.
All right, baby.
In here? Nah. She didn't talk to her daddy.
I see both of them in a couple of hours.
Do I now?
We should be able to see her in a couple hours.
See who? What are you talking about?
Miss Khalil.
Because I know both of them, true enough. When we see both of them, I'm going to pick her up. He told me in a couple of hours, so I'm trying to figure out about her hours.
Yeah, her dad's taking care of her.
So we both pick them up in a couple of hours.
Yeah, when they get done. I mean, I'm guessing a couple hours. That's typical. So.
Dispatch for 3699.
Will you do that one for me?
Yeah, I got it. I haven't done it once, but it should be.
Just on the number on the
all her info in there, all that stuff. I'm gonna have to look up the city ordinance. I think it's 58-2, either B or C.
And then what were they doing? So I would have put it in there.
This one right here bragged about beating somebody's ass in that house.
Okay.
And she was screaming, hollering, yelling in the middle of the street using fighting words.
Okay. All right. Cool. Hey, do you have your ID on you?
I don't.
Okay. All right, look. I got you. The lady right there that's sitting down with the black shirt and the multicolored pants on, I got her number wrote down for you, so you got somebody to call when you get there. And I'll tell you, it should be, you're going to have to go through the booking process, but for this, you should be out within a couple hours. And she said she's going to come pick you up.
I want my mama, bro. They pressing charges on me. That girl been my best friend since I was.
Everybody was gangster an hour ago. Let me not even say an hour ago. But everybody was gangster 2-3 minutes ago. Now everybody crying for their mamas and daddy. See what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Little, if she would go behind my back and do this with my baby daddy, that's my daughter daddy.
I understand. But at the same time, I get the emotion, I get the frustration, but you can't be in the streets, you know.
He the one told me to come up here. He the one told me to come. We was on the phone the whole time. He the one told me to come up here.
Well, he told you to come up here, but he didn't tell you to say some of the things that you said.
She started walking up on me. Them sisters went in that house and got that girl and told her fuck that and come over, and she started walking up on me.
I got you. And that's why y'all both are going at this point.
She not in the jail. That's the sister that's in the jail. The girl that got on the tie-dye shirt is the one I fought. She ain't going to jail. She up there on that porch with my baby daddy. I didn't fight Uzziah. I fought some more of you.
Okay.
Y'all ain't taking the right person to jail. She ran up on me.
I hear you. I wasn't here for any of it. The person that's in front of me.
Y'all don't know how this don't feel. Like, bro, I got a whole 8-month-old baby by this man, bro. She used to say she loved my baby and everything, but she with her dad. Like, how that work? When she the one ran up on me, he the one told me to come there. Why y'all ain't taking him? He didn't tell you how he said he was gonna shoot me. Come on.
Now she trying to get the baby daddy put in jail. Boy, I tell you, man. This is... But yet, this would be the same one. Now, this man just told her, the girl, they just going to jail for this disturbance or whatever he said. They not going to do no time. 3 hours, they going to be able to walk out on the bond with no money. They just got to go, to city court. And now she trying to these same police officers that they all hate, these same police officers that they talk about all day on social media, she trying to get the baby daddy popped on threatening, say he's threatening her to shoot her with a gun and a gun in itself and just all this. Where all this come from, love? See what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about? But this is the same individual who will be on social media bashing the cop. But let's continue.
He got a gun in there. Y'all ain't worried about that.
Look at that.
Y'all ain't worried about him killing me.
Well, at the time, ma'am, I showed up late and I didn't put you in the back of this car.
Come on, he got a whole gun in there, and I know because I used to go with this boy. We used to be together for years. Come on, man. Like, he said he was gonna shoot me.
Let it go, man. Go to jail. Get out in 2 hours, bro.
If you were sexually abused in a juvenile detention center, this might be the most important message you hear all year.
This is crazy, man. Like, this is real crazy. Like, y'all didn't even ask for my side of the story. Y'all just gonna put me in here. And I had them went in the house like that man told me. Y'all told me to come outside so y'all can hear my story and gonna lock me up. Like, this is crazy. Y'all didn't even hear my side of the story. Somebody ain't asked me what happened. Y'all didn't ask me how I got here. He told me to come there.
I understand that he told you to come there, but he didn't make you come there.
He told me to come there. He didn't even tell me that girl was there. He told me to come up there. Them sisters started it, no? They told her to come outside and fight me.
Well, it sounds like a bunch of choices were made and a bunch of wrong choices were made.
She ran up on me. I ain't finna just let nobody hit me. I ain't never going outside. Never going out no sucker. See, I ain't resisting the rest of nothing like that. And I got a whole baby at home.
That door right there.
Mind you, the one that was just talking and ranting on a baby daddy who ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, I'm not saying he ain't got nothing to do with the overall situation, but he ain't got nothing to do with this singular situation. This is the one who was twerking when the cop came. Just degenerate. But let's continue.
Just hang on this wall right here for me. They have to do it.
Y'all really be on my nerves. They took shock handcuffs off before she got in the car because I seen y'all. But now I got her in handcuffs until y'all come take them off.
Again, as we all seen, because we watching this together, right? They didn't take the handcuffs off the other girl. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't even put them in the front. They loosened them. But see what I'm saying? See how this is the stuff I be talking about. Don't know what they talking about, and they'll base their experience with the police off a lie. Yeah, because when he pulled her over, he took her cuffs off, but that's not what happened. We all watching.
So what are you telling me? You're telling me that she rode in the back of that car without handcuffs on?
Yeah, she
did not.
I seen y'all to the room.
You didn't see us take them off. You saw him loosen them because he had a struggle with her.
Loosen my eyes, and I kept telling y'all these things like, can you please take it off? In just a second. Now, what you be amazed when people say something? I'm not one of those.
No, just listen to me. I just want you to fill that thing out for me. All right. Can I get her to sign this real quick? I'll get your signature right here. Court date's going to be November the 7th. your copy? Just be in there with her stuff, or how do you do that? Y'all need copies of this?
And that's gonna be it for this one, man. Episode 17. I'm sorry, episode 14. Episode 14 of Black People This Is Why. Man, I'm out of here.